Welcome to this edition of Rock's Kitchen. It's your boy Rock coming at you with another meal that is VSG friendly. Vertical sleeve gastrectomy, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, sleep apnea, all those comorbidities, all cured with vertical sleeve gastrectomy. Talk to your physician, see if you qualify. I hope that you do, because it has changed my life for the better. And for the better, I mean the food. All right, today we're gonna go with a recipe that is no stranger to us. We've had it once before as far as the gourd itself. We're gonna make a spaghetti squash and we're gonna stuff it, if you will, with some sausage, mushroom, onions, of course some more garlic, and then we're gonna put all that together with some nice creaminess Alfredo sauce from scratch. So get ready to get those taste buds warmed up, because I'm telling you, this is a meal that will not disappoint. I'll split it open as such, slide the casing right off, out it goes, right into the pot. All right, so now what we're gonna end up doing is this, right, real quick. I have a non-stick pan. You see I'm bringing it over, I'm kind of dividing my pan right now. There's a reason for it. We're gonna end up taking our mushrooms, add our onions in there to give it more flavor. All right, so everything in this kitchen is smelling right. It's time to add my favorite stuff. You guys know what that is. We gotta add some garlic up in there. Got about 2 tablespoons of garlic. And right off the bat, boom. All you smell is that heavenly smell. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, garlic, basil, all types of herbs and whatnot are so good. They do the body so well. Never makes a meal boring whatsoever when you're doing this, okay? So now, not that you need to add much flavor to this, but I like a little heat. When you like heat, sprinkle just a couple dashes of red pepper flakes up in there. Gonna make it a little caliente, as they say. All right, stir that around. And then what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna get ready to make our Alfredo sauce. We're gonna take a couple of different things. We're gonna take some skim milk. We're gonna add chicken broth to that. And some people probably say, what are you doing? Here's why. I'm just extracting or subtracting calories and sugars within the meal itself. So instead of using a full cup of milk at 13 grams of sugar, I'm using a little chicken broth with it. So that's why I'm balancing that out. We're gonna bring that to a boil. So let's go ahead and add that in there. Okay, here's our milk. Here's our chicken broth. And what we're gonna end up doing, we're gonna add this so we can put flavor into that milk, all right? We're adding more garlic. It's okay. My wife loves kissing me. I love kissing her too. And now we're gonna bring this to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, once it comes to a head, what we're then gonna do, we're gonna add our Laughing Cow cheese. That's the Swiss type. And then we're gonna go with some Neufchatel, all right? Now the Neufchatel, instead of cream cheese, I mean, it's basically in the cream cheese family, just less on the fat content, all right? So that's why I'm using that. So let's wait for this to come to a boil. So now we have this coming to a nice boil. Now we're gonna add our creamy stuff, all right? As I mentioned to you, we got our Laughing Cow. Got 2 of those. We have our Neufchatel. And then last, I'm not gonna put this in just yet, but we have some Parmesan cheese there too. All right, but I want this to melt down. I want this to do its thing. Make sure that when you are doing this, to continuously stir it. You want to make sure there's no lumps in there in regards to your creaminess. You can bring the heat down a little bit, which is what I'm about to do now. Went from a high to a medium. So now our spaghetti squash is basically done. Let's see if it's done, I should say. I think it is. Been in there for about half hour or so. Oh. Bring it right over here. Make sure that it's done. Oh, yes it is. So let's scrape this out. Simply gonna scrape it. Now, I got tough hands, so don't try this at home. Basically, take all of your stuff. We're about to have a wedding going on right now, or a big party. We're gonna put everything together. All right, get in there. I like every single piece of onion in there, every morsel. Now we're gonna take our Alfredo sauce. Look at that. Just look at that creaminess. Okay. Now we're gonna mix that all together. And then we are going to stuff our spaghetti squash again. A little bit of that Parmesan cheese and into this spaghetti squash. All right, so that's why I said it didn't matter if you scraped everything out. You're just putting it right back in. Together our meat, we put together our spaghetti squash, and we put together that Alfredo sauce. We married it all together, put it in the oven. Now it's time to take it out of the oven and see exactly what we got right now. Ooh la, yeah. That's nice. That is nice. All right, look at all of that right there. You got yourself some sausage, you got the mushrooms, you have a lot of stuff happening in here. This is a great meal that you can have. And as I said earlier, this isn't just one meal. I couldn't even eat this back in my 360-pound days. I couldn't eat all of that in one shot. So let's plate it. And then we're gonna give it a little bit of pizzazz. Might be a little too hot. I don't wanna burn myself. That's how you make myself look crazy on YouTube. Maybe I should burn myself and I go viral. Man burned by spaghetti squash. All right, let's give it a little. How does my man do it? How's my man do it? Put a little pow on it. Listen, great meal. Had some fun with this one. I'm going to enjoy eating this later on today. Again, not a meal that's just one time. Make this a staple. It's a healthy. You miss that Italian. You miss that spaghetti. You miss that Alfredo sauce. All of that stuff is right here. And again, subtract some of the bad, put in the good, and you're good to go. All right. So another meal that is VSG friendly. So type 2 diabetes, all that stuff, heart disease, fully gone. All right. Enjoying it this way, the clean way. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. I did. I'm about to dig in and enjoy a little bit more. All right. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Weight loss, as you always know, starts right here in the kitchen. Deuces. I love you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.